Alrighty guys, welcome back to another one. We're shooting Salt Creek custom ammunition, 3 ounce, number 9 shot, 10 gauge. Loaded to 1070 FPS. We got a chronograph to see for sure. But yeah, you guys go check Salt Creek custom out. They make some really nice ammo. Even 2 7/8 inch lead loads and bismuth at a nice safe pressure for your old tins. I figured why not give you a nice vanity shot of the shells. Here's 4 of them. Nice SC overshot card, Salt Creek. Very nice looking roll crimps on them. I believe that's done with a GOP. Very nice looking shells here.
Alrighty guys, today's range day's wildlife is a eastern fence lizard.
I named him Rex.
Yep, they get about yay long and about that wide and they eat bugs.
So do I. I don't blame them, they're pretty tasty.
Their species name is Scalius reptorus.
We're shooting these at 42 yards, guys. Sitting in this chair right here. Now, we're using my Browning BPS 10. It's right here. I've never put the gun on paper, like stabilized, so I don't know if it hits low, it hits high. I have no idea, but we're about to find out. Alrighty guys, once again, 42 yards. Salt Creek custom ammunition, 3 ounce, 10 gauge load, TSS number 9. Let's see how this does out of the Browning BPS 10. Choking it right now is a Kicks GT Goblin Thunder 685 Constriction.
Running it over the chronograph.
Yep, as soon as I get the gun back where it needs to be. It's supposed to be running 1070 FPS, so let's see what I get. You ready, Josh?
Yep.
$11.29. So that's 3 ounces at 11.29 FPS. That's the top of the shotgun world right there, guys. If that's the king, then the prince, I guess, would be the 2 3/4 ounce 12s. The hull looks beautiful. Absolutely no pressure suns, as always with these big monster loads. In the video, you guys are getting ready to see the pattern is kind of hard to see, so here's a picture of it. And with the picture, you'll get a much better idea of how it patterned. Guys, that's wicked right there. Number 9 TSS is about equivalent to a number 5 lead. And all I gotta say is, wow, this density is insane. Give us a second, we'll go measure it. I forgot to tape measure, and this isn't grid paper, but yeah, we'll measure that one. So guys, I'm not measuring the entire pattern. I'm just measuring, well, I'm not measuring the flowers, I should say. But we have 24 by, there really is no flowers up and down except for the few up here, but 24 by 23. But the core is right here, and that's insane.
You know what's funny?
What?
The 2 3/4 TSS load was 23 by 24.
Was it?
Opposite prospects though, you know, it was 23 this way instead of this way.
It was, you're right.
Yep, that's funny.
It's a 1/4 ounce more shot, and both of them are insane loads, guys.
Alright guys, this is one of the 3 ounce 10 gauge lead loads. We fired a pile of these things on camera. So if you want to know the data, it's a good chance to go back and look through the archives. But let's see how it patterns. We're still at 42 yards. Let's see. 1278.
1278, a 3 ounce 10 gauge load at 1278 FPS.
Hull still looks perfect.
Sure does.
Let's walk down here and see how it patterns. Well, alrighty guys, what do you think? I think it's still a respectable pattern. It ain't quite TSS level, but I still feel like it's really respectable.
That was 3 ounces. It was actually 2.95 ounces, buffered up to 3 ounces of copper plated number 6 shot. And yeah, excellent density. Pattern's kind of wide, but that turkey, I wouldn't want to be it, I'll tell you that. Guys, we usually see better patterns with the lead loads than that right there, but we typically use the Indian Creek 690, not the Kick 685. So yeah, tell you what, that choke looks awesome in that gun. But yeah, we typically use the Indian Creek 690 with lead 3-ounce loads. Get a 20 by 20 inch pattern.
Now this ain't like actual Tyler Childers, how you played it all. This is just by ear and it sounds good to me, and the chickens is about the only ones that ever hear me play really besides Tyler.
Right.
But we've been playing together for years and years. That's actually how our friendship started, all over an old green Hondo base.
Yep. Dixon base.
Dixon, I called a Hondo every time, that was the white one.
The white one's a Hondo.
I'm missing the rest of the strings to go on to the next part of it.
That's okay. They're not missing. This is tuned like a bass guitar kinda.
Yes.
Yeah, we are missing a string on it, but it's tuned like a bass, not a, mandolin.
Top 4 on a guitar. So essentially you can go. That's an atrocious chord.
Yeah, it's a little out of tune too.
Because I can beat on it.
Some of that sounds, like he said, atrocious because it's out of tune. And that string right there is kind of touching the first fret, but I can fix that. That's easy to fix. But, it is a pretty cool little instrument.
Out of tune. Anyways, kind of cool. Come from a hitchhiker.
A hitchhiker, yeah. My wife paid $50 for this thing to a hitchhiker. He was like, "Hey, you play instruments?" And she was like, "No, my husband does." So she gave him $50 for that thing, and it's actually pretty cool.
Where's it at on here? So I'm trying everything I know how to play is on a 6-string or a bass, so it takes me a second to try to translate it back to this.
Yeah.
It's kind of fun though, I guess. Iron Horse Tribute Band.
Don't mind that, it's a little bit out of tune, guys. Also, it's really hard to play because of that gash in my finger, but